Hello, good evening. I'm back for another stream of Plane Shift. Why not? Hello. Hello. I want to work on an apple tree tonight. We don't have an apple tree, and I think we need an apple tree, and yeah, I'm trying to make it, but it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Let me lower the music. It's not that easy because trees are very elaborate in their ways, and I think that this tree probably is a bit too big. No, I mean aren't these branches a bit too much? I have the feeling that these branches are a bit too much. So I think I'm going to reduce them a bit. I feel that they are a bit too much. Now, reducing stuff like this is not very easy because you tend to break a bunch of other stuff, right? And I would say it's not very advisable, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Now, I mean, I'm okay with some warping, but I don't really want to have that much warping, right? So I'm trying to keep it reasonable. In terms of poly count, I think it's okay. The middle here is a bit of a mess, but fine. I think we can live with this. Now, the main problem of this would be, I don't know, I still feel that these branches are super big, no? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. What do you think about it? Should I just, restart from scratch, just delete it and restart, or or can we live with this? There are a lot of double faces everywhere, unfortunately. Like here, you see all these double faces. I mean, there are internal faces that are actually not used anymore, but I have them because they were part of the original. They were part of the original tree, and like this thing is coming out just for a super tiny bit, and so we need to keep it. But I think the rest is all inside, right? Yeah, the rest is all inside. So all of that can actually go. And a bunch of other, yeah, but you see, like this one, for example, right? It seems to be not relevant, but actually it is, because there is a bit of a, oh my god, what is this? What is this? This thing. There seems to be multiple faces in the same place, no? I mean, this thing is really a mess. What a mess! Texture is really in trouble, by the way. But fine, we'll fix it one day. What is this?
Time to get serious.
Time to fix this thing. Time to fix this. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what the hell is going on inside this tree. Like this, for example, right? What the hell is this? I mean, why this vertex is just not on that vertex, and this vertex is just not on this vertex, and this vertex is just not somewhere else but not here, right? I mean, why we have all this mess? What a mess. Why we have all this mess, boys? Like, what is that? Where it is even, what is this coming from? Where it is coming from? Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell is going on? I don't know, I think it took me more to fix this than just to rebuild it from scratch. Hello Hula, hello Fanner. Have you upgraded Blender? No, what is the latest version? I have 3.3.0. Is that good enough? Or do you suggest another version? I hope it's good enough. I really hope it's good enough. I don't understand this part. I don't understand what this part wants to tell me. I don't get it, but I think I will leave it. I think I will leave it like that. Look, there are so many interfaces, but yeah, these interfaces unfortunately are visible outside somehow. Well, this one not. So that one we're gonna delete. But yes, these ones, yes. Okay, there is still a bit of a mess here, but fine. 3.4 is the latest. I dream to have a long run. No, I dream to have a long fur for my Groffel. Okay. Well, we can do that. I mean, the Groffel should grow, actually. You give him a lot of food, and at the end is becoming big, you know? That is the idea. Okay, I think that for now, this will be the base of our thingy, right? Now, the big issue of this is that this was the easy part, because the problem are the leaves, right? The problem are the leaves, because the leaves... So this is how it looks. This is how it looks in Unreal, right? Now the leaves are all over the place, but this was how it was looking. Now it was super big, and the trunk was too big, so I really reduced. You see how better it is compared to what it was. You see how much I improved it. Now the problem now are these things, because I don't understand exactly how they are supposed to work, right? So like, why? Like, it is normal. For example, let's take this piece, right? Is it normal that this piece is made of this three and this one is not connected? I think it should be connected. Why is not connected? I don't understand. That is so weird. Thank you. Right? So it should be like this, no? But I don't know if this is the right way. Because assuming that this is the way, because these were the leaves generated by the thingy, by the program, right? But assuming that is the leaf, I mean, yeah. So we will have to move this thing, you know, on the tree. And if I have to do it for every single leaf, I don't know, it's gonna take me days or no? And also, how big should this thing be? How many, right? How many of this thing, and how scaled those should be? Because I think that at the moment it's very, very stretched, no? I mean, it looks very stretched. I would probably do it smaller than this, no? I really don't know. I don't understand why they are all fucked up like that. This is what the tree program generated, by the way. This is what the tree program generated, huh? I mean, it's not me. It's the 3D program that generated these things. But if I have to match them, you know, if I have to match them one by one on the tree, how many of this do I need, right? It's a million. It's a million. So, question. Hello, Mr. Breadfruit. Question. How do you accomplish instance group dungeon in PL with Unreal Engine? We don't do instance group dungeons. We have no instances. All our dungeons are real dungeons. So like, you enter and other people see you there. I'm not really a fan of instance things, right? Of stuff that is instanced. I don't think it's correct. I don't know. To me, it feels a bit weird that something is instanced. Should I just remake completely these leaves and just create a plane and... I think to me this thing should be an X, no? I mean an X meaning 2 planes. Like we do for you know, pretty much everything foliage. Ah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck because I don't know how to proceed. And second of all, they are too big. I think they are super big, no? I mean, I think they don't make any sense the way they are done now. Also, yeah, exactly. I think they don't make any sense. The way I would do it would be just a simple plane, right? Whatever it is. And that plane, yeah, and that plane is already UV mapped the way it is. And we use apple leaves, yeah. Then we, now unfortunately rotation is not the best, but then we duplicate this guy and we rotate it 90 degrees on the X, right? Exactly. Now this side it looks, this, fuck, where is the wall 3? This side it looks okay, right? But unfortunately this side it doesn't, right? I mean now is not transparent, right? But it will be. It will be. It will be. Why this tree is like so huge? There is something weird in this tree, huh? How big is this tree? I think we have some problem with the measurement, huh? Oh wow, 17 meters. This is 17 meters? Holy. No. So we needed this thing to become way smaller. Way smaller. What I'm doing? I don't know. We scale it down how much? We scale it down, so that should become maximum in me. So it should scale it down 17 times. So let me scale it down 10 times, which is easy, 0.1. And now that we scaled it 10 times, I can probably scale it, because this is still 1.7 meters, right? So I can probably scale it another 0.8 or something. So pa-pa-pam, para-pam, param-pam-pam. So if I take this now, right, and I put it somewhere where it's usable. Let me put it here for a second and we will see. We will see how it looks. Okay, so obviously this is not really a good place, but it's just to see the mesh by itself, right? Then I join everything and I export it as our nice apple tree. And then I go here in Unreal and I just re-import it. Okay, it became significantly smaller. I think it makes more sense. So our leaves, let me see. This one looks very bad though. This one is one leaf. I mean, it looks very bad because it's single. I think if we put a number of them. There is the diamond one. There is the diamond one. But yeah, when you put them all together, you know, they kind of start to look fine. The point is that if you look at one alone, it looks stupid. But when you put them together, they look like okay. I don't know exactly why that happens, but it happens. I still think that these leaves are super big, like insane big, right? But yeah, probably the diamond shape that this guy had is not that bad actually. For whatever reason it works. How is it possible that it works? I mean, it kind of works, huh? I mean, here it looks very stupid. But here it looks very stupid. But here it doesn't look that stupid. Why? Because there are so many one on top of each other. Okay, but still, still the problem remains. These leaves are super big. And so we need to scale them down. How much? I mean, how much is enough? Because now I can scale it down like this, right? But then it means that I need to place like triple the leaves to actually make it meaningful. I agree with you, but if you are unsure how a new game will be, having an instance at the beginning of launch can help with friends who want to play together instead of having friends play on different server because server queue are too high. Hello, Video Nomad. Maybe. I mean, I don't think that instances are solving the server issue, but I understand what you want to say. I understand what you want to say. Guys, I don't know how to proceed on this. One way would be, you know, to just select a bunch randomly, move them on a tree, and hope that it works, right? So that's basically what we can do. So like taking a bunch like this and moving them like here on top of a tree, on top of a branch, I mean, on top of a branch, right? And sure, it may be that the ones that are single, I mean, they're like separate, are actually moved into the mess, right? I moved into the mess enough. And by the way, I think I'm using only one type of texture, but actually I have two types of texture if I want to do it. If I want to, I think I have two of these things. How can I reasonably select this shit and put it in place? I don't know. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough, actually. I don't know. I'm struggling a bit to do this, guys. I'm struggling quite a bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be at least reasonable, right? If it's completely fucked up, it's not good. Right? I guess you may agree to that. If it's completely broken, if it's completely broken, should probably.
Our enemies will be undone.
I hope so, because this enemy, I see it pretty big. It's a pretty big enemy, like... It's freaking... I don't know. It looks like he's winning, right? It looks like he's really winning over me. And I don't even understand if what I'm doing is actually make any sense. I don't even know if what I'm doing makes any sense at all. The music suggests that I'm doing something very epic, but I don't think so. The music suggests that I'm doing like crazy stuff. Let's say in general, the more layers you have, the less stupid it will look for real in game, right? So because you are faking it, right? You are not really making this thing. You are just faking something. It's not that this is correct, right? It's just that it kind of looks okay when you have enough mess, right? So that's the that's the way it works. You have enough mass and it looks fine. Uh-oh, this one is completely fucked. The ones in the middle, I don't know really if they make sense. The ones that are here, like in the middle, right? I don't know if... I mean, maybe yes, but... And also the other thing that I'm really undecided on is, should I use the two textures? Because at the moment I'm using one texture only, right? So I could in theory select a bunch of these things and use the other texture. Let me see what texture I'm using. I'm using apple leaves 2. And apple leaves, yeah, you see? So I think randomly, I don't know if I can select randomly, but a number of this thing, we should switch to leaves 2, right? So probably I should do something like this. completely random, then Control L, so we select also the other group and oops, and then we assign. So they are a bit different. I don't know, I'm just completely just inventing something, but okay, let's see. Now I think I need way more stuff than this, but this I think is already messy enough to do a test. The problem is that, yes, the ones that are not really connected to others will look like cut off, right? Like, for example, these ones. I don't know why we have such a small ones. We have a bunch of small ones that are like floating in the air. Like if they have been scaled down or something. Did I scale only a few? I mean, maybe I did a mistake and I scaled down only a few instead of all of them. That is possible. That would be a disaster actually, but like this one seems to be so much bigger than that one, right? Why these ones are still so big? I don't know. Okay, let me see how it looks like. Unfortunately, in Blender, I think I would like to see it in Blender too. Can we have in Blender, you know, this texture applied with because if I do alpha to alpha, it's not working. Why alpha to alpha is not working? Straight alpha? Yeah. Why I don't see it alpha here in Blender? Alpha texture shows black background. Image with alpha mix. What do you mean mix? Mix, huh? I mean, why can't I just plug the alpha to the alpha? I don't understand. What is the problem of plugging the alpha into the alpha? You need a separate alpha mask? Oh my god, no, please. Bro, but if you take a... cannot see shit in this thing. And it's taking separate... He's taking separate masks. Bro, why is showing it so small that it's impossible to read? Opacity. It's the alpha of my thingy. Why is not using the alpha of my thingy? He's extracting only the alpha channel? Oh my god. Final boss of the game is the apple tree. Yeah, exactly. It is for me, at least. For me, it is. I mean, I don't want it to be perfect, but I want it to be, you know, reasonable. Oh my god. There are so few leaves. No, it is not working. It was better before then. I mean, the branches are so big compared to the leaves. No? I mean, why we have such big branches compared to the leaves? I have no idea. I mean, it was looking much better before. Oh my god, this map. No, I want just a simple map. Let me try a simple. Come on. Come on, load test map 2 is empty. Is it? No, it's not really empty. Okay, let me try here 1 second, then I will not save it. No, because the point is, if I put a character, right? If I put a character, maybe a small one and I don't know, a big one. Well, they're pretty much the same. But and then I put my apple shit, because at the moment it is an apple shit. It's not really an apple tree. Oh my god! Okay, first problem is too big. I mean, I was not really expecting it to be that big, but okay. So we need to fix the sides of everything. Okay. Well, yeah, in theory. Well, maybe now this is too small, but it's more like this than previous, right? The problem are really the leaves. The leaves are really, really broken. The leaves are completely broken. Yeah, I think 0.5 anyway is not bad. In terms of 3 sides, I think it's okay. So I wanted to have a tree that is like this. Low and fat, right? Low and fat. But these branches are really insanely big. I think that I need... So, okay. So we need a 0.5 on the... We need a 0.5 on the trunk. Right? So this thing needs to scale 0.5. Oh my god. Okay. And what if I keep the leaves as big as this? I think this thing is too hard. Too hard to do. I'm thinking if I merge it a bit, right? So I make it... I try to put it more into... right? And I keep the leaves pretty much this sides. I don't know, I have the feeling that I'm going to redo this completely from scratch and trash it, which is a bit of a pity, but I have this strong feeling. I have this very strong feeling that I will look at it and I will say, nah. And I will just trash it, right? But okay, but let's try, you know, it's trial and error. I mean, I don't have really a magic wand to say should be done this way, that way, this way, right? I don't know. So I'm trying to keep the leaves a bit wild. This will never work, huh? This will never work, my boys. This will probably never. This will probably never work, huh? But also because this one are insanely big compared to everything else. I mean, I don't know why only these ones, you know, are like super huge. Only the ones in this area are like insanely big. Okay, let me try like this. So now this is 0.5, but the leaves are not 0.5. Okay, so that... Wait, let me save it a second as apple tree number 2, because I think that I want to keep the previous one, because I think I destroyed it quite a bit in this last iteration. I did a lot of damage. I did a lot of damage. I did a lot of damage. Better. I mean, a bit crazy, but... I mean, you cannot really see the trunk, but I don't think we care to see the trunk, right? I think it's not that bad. If I just cover this part a bit better. So if I try to put the leaves closer to the... Now, these leaves are still super big, but I think they are acceptable. Like if I compact the leaves a bit more on the trunk, right? Like this one, for example, that are flying, you know, you see? So if I compact them... No, it's too small. Maybe it's too small now, huh? Is it too small? It's a bit too small, maybe. It's a bit too small. You think it's too small? Tell me something, boys. Tell me something! Tell me something. So the problem is that we have a significant amount of leaves that are just flying into the nothingness, like here, right? All these ones are flying into the sky with Lucy, right? Because these one are diamonds actually. So all of this makes absolutely no sense there, right? You are aware of that, right? So all this makes no sense. So we have to move them. So we move them in that tree that is a bit empty, but this ones basically makes no sense, right? They are just flying into nothingness. So I could, but it is probably a bit too much. I could put it here where this other branch is. I scaled everything up 0.7, eh? I mean 1.2, sorry, 1.2. 1.2. So I could try to see if I scale the leaves down 0.8. If it looks any better. I mean, this is basically an exercise of randomness, right? There is like chaos becoming useful, right? There is chaos becoming useful, right? It is what I'm doing. I'm randomly moving stuff, hoping that one day it will look fine, right? Now, okay, here we are at 1.2 the previous sides. Here we are at 1.2 the previous sides, and we have a better positioning of the leaves. We have a better, so it will be bigger than this, right? And we have a slightly better position. I think it's still a bit all over the place, this tree. Like is the trunk too small? Because you know what, if I make the leaves now smaller, I think the trunk will be too visible. I can, right? Because I have them separate. So I can take the leaves and scale them like 0.9 and try to join it again and try to export it again. Now I just scale down the leaves, right? Yeah, but I feel that now really our trunk is too small. So probably this way is not too bad, but I feel that now our tree is really too short. I feel it's really too short. I think so. I think it doesn't look like a tree. Even if it should not be too high because it's a low tree, right? The apple trees are low. I mean, the one that I've seen as an example. Maybe let's not make it that much. Let's make it that much more, okay? Let's make it that much more. So we go down and we go down. Is it too much? Because I don't want it to look like a tall tree. I want it to look like a low tree. I think I like it more. I still don't like it though. I still don't like how the leaves are, you know, like it's large and it's so large from ear to ear and so short from, I mean, I don't know, it's a bit weird. But actually the branch, you see, this branch is really long. Okay, let's try to look at it from the other side. So which is the other side? I don't understand. This side? Yeah, this side is the side that is empty, This side is the side that is empty, yes. If only I could have the transparent texture here. How do I do the freaking transparent? Let me try this mix. What was this mix? Mix RGB. Mix what? Mix RGB. Color, alpha color. Because if I'm... Because if I just go alpha to alpha, it doesn't work. It doesn't do anything, you see? Where is Marcellum? I need Marcellum. Marcellum, I think, knows how to do this. I think Marcellum knows. Because basically I will have to mask. I will have to mask, right? Can I subtract the alpha from the color? No, I cannot, I don't understand why a texture that is just PNG which has transparent color just doesn't work straight away. I mean, it seems to be so weird to me that I have because if I search just alpha, there is nothing with alpha, right? There is just image texture, which is this one. I don't have should I really look at that tutorial fully? It's 6 minutes. Basically what it's doing is extracting the alpha alone. That is what it's doing. But the problem of this tutorial is that it's so small that you cannot even see what it's doing. So and they do mix shader. They do mix shader. Mix shader. And mix shader is putting it where? Surface. Transparent goes into one, diffuse goes in the other. But transparent for me is my alpha, bro. Don't know what to say. To me is my alpha. And by the way, it doesn't even work. Shit, I don't know why this must be so hard to do something so simple, actually. I don't know why it should be so hard to do something so simple. You have a transparent texture, Why you cannot just see it's transparent? I mean, what is the problem? Alpha 1, alpha 0.5, alpha 0. Blend mode, alpha clip, alpha hashed, alpha blend, alpha blend. No, but it is something else. There is something else, I think. There is not what we need. Any of you can find out how to do it? Forgot my skin. Okay. Thank you. Anyone can find out how to do this thing? Because it will actually help me. I mean, at the moment it's kind of annoying that we cannot really... It's kind of annoying. Oh, I did too many tests, now I cannot undo. I cannot undo before the merge. Ah, it is the merge, okay. Thank God. Like all this stuff, for example, right? Should go... Oops. Should go like here. And basically all of this. I think I want to make that trunk a bit smaller. I mean less long, because at the moment it's very, 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 very long. And it looks weird. All this should go more to the left, to the right, right? So it's more inside the thingy. Wow, for example, this one is, why is it so big? There are a few of this that are still super, super big. You see, some of these ones are really super big. I don't know exactly why. But it's okay. I mean, you can have some bigger ones, some smaller ones. Can we restrict... I mean, do you think I can shorten this without doing too many damages? Because I feel it's really going places too much. I mean, it was a nice idea, but it's going places a bit too much. I would like to shorten it a bit. I mean, it's not that easy because it means basically removing loops, but... I mean, having basically means having loops for nothing, but... I think it's still super long. Probably like this is a bit better. I think like this is slightly better. I mean, it's long, but not insane. And so this means that all of this right? By the way, these two are really flying. So it means that all of this, pretty much, right, needs to go inside of the... Is it needed or not? Can I delete it? I think if I delete it, it will be too little stuff. I think it would be too little stuff if I delete it. But probably like this is too much stuff. I think I can probably delete a few. Or I can put it here. Wait. Or I can put it here. Yeah. The ultimate boss, the apple tree. Yeah, I feel I'm in that situation where the apple tree is winning over me. Para pa pa para. Whoo! Yeah! Whoo! Yeah! Whoo! Why is not selecting that guy if I say Ctrl L? Why? When you will see this apple tree in game, you will know the pain that it was, you know, to make. You will say, ha! I remember that guy. I remember that apple tree. And yes, it looks shit like it was looking when it was developed. So you will say that, I know. You will say, yeah, it was really bad. Yeah, it was really bad. I was looking on the stream. It's the same in game. It's looking really weird. I know you will say that. I know. I know. But as I said, I don't have a better way at the moment. I absolutely want to have an apple tree, but I don't know how to make it. I'm not a tree maker. Right? I'm not a tree builder. I have no idea how to make this thing. I have zero idea. Zero. I mean, it pretty much like a lot of the stuff that we added to Plane Shift, you know, we built it, but we started from... It still looks a bit empty in this side, but anyway, remember that we will have apples as well. I mean, why is it looking so empty? I added 1,000,000 leaves and it still looks empty. Why? I mean, it doesn't look bad, but there are some craziness. There is some craziness here at the top. There is still some craziness there at the top. So meaning what? Meaning this. This is basically... Yeah, this is basically not where it should be. Okay, all of this is not where it should be, because this should be, yeah, a lot of this is in an impossible place. I understand. Because there are no branches there. Right? So that's the thing. So all of this is in an impossible place, but can we just take everything and move it down a bit? Maybe is enough. Apart from this, which is really crazy, and this one we really move it down a lot. Can you imagine the engine trying to figure out which of these surfaces to render first and next? I would not want to be the engine in these cases. Really. Should I just select all and go down a bit more? No, I don't think so. I think the only problem was this, but this I think I fixed it in the new release. I think this one I fixed it in the new version. Do you think that the leaves are too big? Probably, yeah. But I don't have an easy way to fix that, unfortunately. I don't have an easy way to fix that. Better, eh? Oh fuck, now it's completely empty here. Why the leaves are all in the wrong place? It's because I cannot see it properly from here, right? That is the problem. I cannot see it because I don't have this transparent texture in Blender. Probably something very easy to do, but I don't know how to do it. And this is the result, right? Which one is that? Is this one? I don't understand. Which one is this? 1, 2, and 3. 1. And these are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, okay. So that one is. That one is the fourth one at the top. That is really empty. 1, 2, 3. Now I see 5. Okay, GG. Yeah, it's this one at the top that is very empty. This one at the top that is very empty. And where do we have an extra? Where do we have an extra? We have an extra a bit here in the middle. But it's not, this part is not too bad, but yeah. We have an extra like here, for example, that we can take. So that extra is, oh my god, this work, boys. That extra is kind of around here. Wait, I need to be sure it is split, huh? Okay, if it's not split, we are GG. So the extra seems to be a bit in this area. We have a bit too much that is floating around, and we are missing in this area, right? Or no? No, 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 no. No, it's this. Exactly. So this should go here. And here. Yes. So now we removed probably from a place where there was really no... Do 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 do. There is a fantastic music. Really, really good. I mean, I'm trying to improve it, boys. I don't know if... Do you think I should continue or I should just, you know, trash it all? What do you think? Tell me your honest opinion. Bro, these things are never in the right place. Even if I move them, they are never in the right place. They are never in the right place. I mean, do you think there is hope or not? At least we have some in that area. Do you think the branches are still too big? I have the feeling that the branches, mainly at the end, are really, really, really big. I mean, this part I cannot like until here, but then I feel it's really, really... Oh my god, whenever I look, you know, it's empty. Whenever I look, if I just change scene, you know, from here to there, it looks like empty. But at the end, yeah, like here now, it looks empty. On these two branches, it looks empty. I think it looks empty because the branches are too big. Let me do something. Let me do this, because I think these branches don't deserve that much sides, right? I think they don't. I think they really don't. I think they don't. I mean, it's okay in these areas, but I mean, it's kind of fine when you are close to the main branch, right? To the main thingy, but sometimes, you know, developing stuff like this is taking time. You may say, oh, it's just an apple tree. Yeah, it's just an apple tree. I know. I know. You may say, why are you spending so much time on an apple tree? I don't know. We need an apple tree. What should I do? What should I do, boys? We need it. We need a freaking apple tree, and we need many other trees, many other fruit trees, right? We do need them. What should I do? Should I just give up and say no? We have no apples. But then how you can make an apple pie? We absolutely need an apple pie. There's no way we're gonna stay without apple pie. No way. I'm trying to reduce the sides. I mean, not dramatically, but so that it doesn't look let me see. I changed these 3 branches, right? I changed these 3 branches. Does it look better? I think overall it does. I mean, this one can be big because it's really the main one going out. Okay, let me try like this. I don't know. This one in the middle still looks like super huge, but I like the shape anyway. The shape is nice. I like it. It's very strange and varied, and you know, I like the shape. That's nice, but I think probably
everything will be fine. Don't worry.
Think so? Okay, thank you. You think we will have an apple tree at the end or not? I'd say find a person to create a different type of tree you need for the game. It's a functioning apple tree. What do you mean? I have hope is better than it was. Yeah, definitely is improving. That's for sure. I mean, every time I change it a bit is improving, right? And every change is a bit better. And every change becomes more reasonable. More apple. And every change becomes more... This guy is insane. This guy really exaggerating in going to the gym. Really too much gym for him. You have hope. Okay. Well, if you have hope, I have as well. If you think we can do it, For example, this one is just a, you know, a super small branch on the side of everything. So why should be so insane? There is like it's not a first branch, it's a third branch, right? So it's not a secondary one, it's a tertiary. Tertiary, you say? I don't know. So when it comes, no, what happened? Right. I mean, yeah, it's improving a bit, but it's very square here. I don't know why we have so much, you know, detail on the bottom. Like here we have 3 million polygons, and here we have so little, but the size, you know, this one in size compared to that is not 1 to 10, right? It's like 1 to 3, and the polygons are 1 to 10. So I don't know. It's a bit of a weird choice, but fine. Let me save it like this because I think I did something useful. Then we need to place the apples. Okay, this is how it was. Look at it before I re-import it. So look at the branches and things. It's always empty everywhere. I don't know why. And by the way, these are real apple tree leaves. And this is how it is now. This guy. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, apple trees don't have a lot of... They don't have a lot of leaves, right? Yeah, my reference was something like that, right? My reference was like, you see that they have more apples than leaves, so... Yeah, or this one, you see, they have very big branches. There is a real one, huh? You see the branches, how big they are? So it's really a low and fat, right? Now there are probably nicer ones like this, but I want to have one like this. There is a dwarf Fuji apple tree. Maybe because it's a dwarf. That's why it looks like a dwarf. I will be happy to have the tree in my game versus one I have. Okay. You made entire MMO from scratch and then was able to port the game into a real engine. Don't let the apple tree defeat you. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's say that we have this thing. That we call it an apple tree. Well, why the leaves are always not in the place where they should be? Whenever I look at it, they are never in the right spot, right? Never. They are never in the right spot. Like now, all the ones here above, right, are really, really high compared to the branch. You see? All this block of leaves. Why is not selecting that? Okay. This block of leaves is really, really high compared to this branch. Right? And probably, I will tell you more, is even off center. And if you look at these ones, like there are some leaves like here that completely make no sense compared to this branch, right? I mean, some yes, some no. I think I should rotate them a bit, because I see that a lot are just one inside the other, one inside the other, one inside the other. How many polygons is this mess? There is 465 faces, is very, very reasonable. And this guy is 1400 faces, which is very reasonable. I think in terms of poly count, we are kind of fine. I mean, it's not a problem. It's really not a problem. I think the problem is that our leaves are not really centered where they should be. They really are not where they should be. That's one of the problems that we have. Like, for example, the ones that are here, right, are a bit in the middle of nowhere because there is no branch there. I mean, it can be okay, yeah, but because they give a bit of a shape to the overall. But like all these ones at the bottom are very far from the branch. Very far. This one is okay. This one is a super huge one. Yeah, in this view I can see better. Like I'm seeing it now, I can see a bit better what I'm doing. Still not very easy, but I guess easier than before, I would say. Yeah, we have a bit of this area, like this, which is like in the middle of nowhere. While it should be there. And we have maybe a bit of this area. Meh. I think now they are not too bad. Here they are going a bit too much to the bottom, I think, but they are exactly centered, so I think it's fine. Here at the top, maybe we have, but you know, it's nice if it's something at the top because it is already flat enough. This thing is already flat enough. And if I remove the top, it will become really too flat. The apple tree. Oh my god, the apple tree. Why I decided to do this? I don't know why it continues to look like flat at the top, right? It really looks flat at the top. I mean, it's because there are no branches, I understand, but why? I mean, it seems that all the polygons, if you look at from here, right? It seems that all the polygons are really on a line, right? On a so can we break that line a bit? Because, but I don't see that line here. I don't understand even where that line is. Is this line? Is the one that goes from the guy up? From the guy up? Yeah, it's this line. Okay, I see. So excluding this is this line. Yeah, it's this line. Ah, okay. It's this line. I see. It's this line. Well, I can... yeah, I don't know if I have a lot of possibilities. But the point would be to take some of these guys. Oh my god, the selection, boys. To take some of these guys and move them up. The problem could be that then we uncover too much of the middle. Or I can just duplicate them if I want. I mean, it's not a problem. We are still low in poly, so I can duplicate this, put it here, rotate it randomly. And maybe it will be less less flat. Because it's really looking like a giant just stepped on top of this tree. No? Ah, better. Like this I like it. Don't they have a custom tree creator software out there? Yeah, this is where we started, but then it was worse than good. I mean, it was not. I mean, yeah, the bottom is generated that way. The bottom is generated that way. And yeah, so well, I had to redo it completely, but yeah, we started from the tree generator. We started from the tree generator saying, everything will be nice. Everything will be easy, right? This is what we said. But after a few moments, we were like, what the fuck? After a few moments, we were like, oh my god, I have to redo it, right? This was the effect. Okay, nice. I like it more. At least there is something at the top. Unfortunately, this thing is really upside down. It's 100% upside down. Jesus. Jesus! Parabam, 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 babam. Parabam, pam, pam. Pam, pam, pam. Yeah, in theory we should have all the... Yeah, like these ones, right? These ones are all upside down. Oh my god. This one should be all rotated. 180. But bro, if we start to do that, we'll never finish, huh? I'm already done in terms of time on this thing, so I think I should already call it done. I should already call it done. Yeah, you see, like this, and that, you know, like this, for example, is the opposite of what it should be, or not. Well, yes and no, because it depends that side you look at it. If I rotate it 180, it's not good anyway. Well, no, it's better. Yeah, it is better actually. So you mean also this one? Yeah, but if I start to do this, boys, never ever finish, huh? We will never ever finish. Also because I think that as soon as I do this, now the other side is wrong, no? No, it's not. No, it's actually correct. No, the fixes that I'm doing are good fixes. Fixes that I'm doing are good fixes. Okay, I think for now, boys, that's it. I think for now, that's it. We add the apples and we call it a tree. Should I add the apple here in geometry with another texture, or should I add the apples in the blueprint with... I think it's about the same. Well, it's not really the same, because the apples will be rendered with a single pass if I do it here. Right, so probably would be better. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is better if I add the apples. Because in theory I can take this guy, right? Why I always see the trunk more than the branches more than the leaves? I don't know. And even if I modified, I made it already super small, but still. But anyway, we can put the apples exactly where, you know, there are those things. So if I call this done, right, which is our apple tree, and then I create a blueprint, because I need to create a blueprint under plants, right? That is an apple tree. So I have to duplicate this guy. And I will call it apple 3 BP. And by the way, we want no collision. Huh? We want no collision on this guy. So we just remove the collision. GG. And now we take this, we substitute this mesh with our apple tree. And now the apples. So for the apples, I think we have apples already. Apple. We have green apples though. No, I was thinking 2 red apples. What the fuck? No. I mean, red apples are so much better. The problem is that if I do red apples, then when you pick up the fruit, it will be green, and you will be like, it was red on the plant. Why is green in my hand? No, this is a major mistake. Apple 3 green apples. No. Is the tree significantly different? No, it's not significantly different. Yeah, you see this guy? You see this guy? This is exactly like the guy that we have, you see? That is low and sturdy, right? So this is exactly what I wanted to create. Now the problem is that I can add the apples, but they will look, I mean, green on green is not really happy, right? It's not really visible. I mean, I can leave it without and it will be pretty much the same. This is what I'm saying. I mean, Okay, let's try. But I think it will look pretty useless. I mean, the addition of the apple will not add much. Will not add much, I think. Right? You will probably not even see it. Because green on green, it will basically be invisible, right? Unless I add so many. But yeah, like green on green, look, if I put an apple there, you will never see it. While if it's red, obviously you will. You see? I mean, it looks like a leaf. It looks like a leaf. I think these leaves are still too big anyway. These leaves are still too big. The apple should be a little bigger. I don't know, an apple is as big as this. So compared to the hand of the guy. You see? Compared to the end of a guy, it seems to be okay. But if I put it on the tree, it kind of disappears. Right? Why so? Was it that big or? Why? What the fuck? Ah, because we scaled it. Yeah, because this is the scaled one, huh? This is the scaled one. Is one too much? I think it's a bit too much though. 07 09. I mean, how big is too big? Like this is okay. So like this, an apple. What is our apple? Wait. Is this the BP? No, this is not the BP. That is too big. No? I think it should be 07 of that. 07. So if I do 07, this is our apple. I don't know if you can see it, but it's here. This is our apple. If I do 07, that's our apple. Because the apple gets scaled with the tree as well. But, do you think there is a good size or not? So basically 07 or what we add. No, 07 or what we add. 07 or what we add. Yeah, I think it's already too big. I mean, it's big enough. I mean, 05 like it was before is like this, but it's a very small tree. I mean, we could also have a tree like this, huh? I mean, it's not bad. It doesn't look bad. It looks like a nice little happy tree. And the leaves are more proportionate, I would say. Should we keep it like this? Should we keep it like small as this? Boys! I need an answer. I think we can keep it as small as this. I think it's cute. I like it. It's a small little happy tree. Or I can do 06. But 06, the leaves, you see the leaves? The leaves start to be annoying. While here the leaves seems to be more reasonable. Yeah, I think I will keep it 0.5. I think I go 0. Oh my god, this is so big. No, this is too big. No. So why the scale? I think I have a bit of a problem though, because this scale. So if I do this, I don't know if it's an export problem or what, but wow. Wow. No, wait a second. There is a bit of a mess. What? What is the size that I want? I don't know. I'm confusing myself now. Yes, like this. No, we said like this. We said like this. So the crane is as tall as the tree. So it's a very low tree. Could you have 2 or 3, the big and the small? Yeah, we can scale it. Yeah, we can scale it. Yes. But I think I want to have it like this, right? So there is 1. Now, if I put the BP, is the BP the same size? Yeah, the BP is the same size. Okay, the BP is the same size. So now basically is the way I want it. I don't know. Now, is the apple, where is the apple? The apple is flying or the apple is... Yeah, the apple is flying. So the apple is as big as that. The apple is as big as that. So I could place a number of apples, right? I can create a mesh that is the apples for the apple tree, and I can put it here. The only problem I think is, I think it will look a bit, I mean, it will be very hard to see that there are apples. I can try to position them, you know, and put them under the leaves, but I think you will basically never see this once. So I feel it is a bit of a waste, but... It's not duplicating it, alright? Because I need to do it in Blender, I think. But anyway, maybe I can place a few, you know, here at the low border, so you can, yeah, maybe we can place just some here, you know, so you can really see them easily, and then it will look like a, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this, boys. I think we will do this. But to improve a bit the performances, we need to create a separate mesh. We need to create a separate mesh, so I need to export this. Trees apple 01, yes. Export. So we are going in our Blender, and in our Blender we are importing the apple, and the apple, oh my god, the apple is 4 LOD. Jesus. Okay, GG. Okay, so the apple. Now this is not very easy. Why is red? Ah, it's red because there is no... So my idea is to have some of these apples really, really close, you know, to the leaves, right? The only problem is that considering I don't see where the leaves are, and this is kind of a mess. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. How do I know that these are touching the leaves? GG. I think this will never work, boys. This will never work. No, I don't know. I think it will. I think it will. I think it will, but I need to be a bit lucky to actually put them in a way that they don't look like suspended, right? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's try to do one, another one like here. Another one here. Another one, I don't know, here. In theory, where you see black, there is nothing. So the first, yeah, the first thing is this, right? That is where, yeah, exactly. And maybe another one here. Oops. Maybe another one, yeah, like here. Exactly. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's not many. Okay, let me add another one. Let me add another one. Yeah, like that. Okay. So now this is our apple mesh, right? So I will call it whatever. Yeah, but it's the same because we no, this one we are gonna to export separately. Huh? The only important point is that this mesh should have the same pivot. So set origin origin to 3D cursor, right? So it should have the same origin as this guy and be exported in the same way. So we can say apple 3 apples. Apple 3 apples. Okay, apple 3 apples. So now if I go under plants, what? Oh no, trees. Trees apple. And I import my apple 3 apple, right? And I remove the material because we don't care. And we use the same material that we use the same material. Wait. And we use the same material. Well, it's probably called apple, but apple 01A material. Yeah, exactly. And we use apple 01 material. Okay, we have all our apples happily flying into the sky. They look a bit too low though. The position may be wrong. Anyway. So if I now add a new static mesh as a child of this, and we call it apples, and we get our apple 3 apples. Ah! Oh, they are in the right place. Aha, nice. I like it. No, they are visible. They are visible. I think, well, they are visible now because they are selected. Yeah, if they are not selected, it's not very easy to see. Because they are green on green, you know? But you know, right? You see the apple here or not? Yeah, I think they are kind of visible. Because I placed them, you see, I placed them at the bottom. And so it's a bit easier to see. Like this one is visible, this one is visible. I think I like it at the end. I think I like it at the end. Okay, so now that we did this, what do we do? Now that we did this, well, now that we did this, we only need to take our Apple tree thingy, our Apple tree blueprint, right? This guy. Copy the reference, and put it in our natural resource. Into our natural resource, apple. Where name equal to apple. Come on. What? Okay, not this one, Come on, item stats. Would be nice if there was a way to order, to have this thing ordered by database, right? Because when you have two databases open and you want to see so it's 2209. It's 2209. So 2209. So at the moment we only have one location, and this location unfortunately is in the wrong place because this location is in the middle of the city, right? I would like to put it in the farms outside of the city. So I would like to put it I would like to put it where I would like to put it where the farm is, right? Because there is a farm. One day I will split this level in multiple levels. I think is really needed, really needed. Maybe I will do it before the next release. I would like to do a release actually this weekend. I don't know if I will be able to. I need a lot of time to do that, but I will try. I will really try. Because then I'm gone for pretty much 2 weeks due to work and other stuff, so I would like to do a release. Where is the... Yeah, I would like to put it here. In this farm. Well, this place would be perfect, for example. If you could place 1 or 2 trees here. This place would be very good. So let's take these coordinates, right? Let's take these coordinates. So I need to do an update. Of... I think we should do it here. So we do update natural resources, set blah blah blah. Where ID, update natural resources, where ID equal to what? Equal to 88. I think we can also set the radius. I think the radius at the moment is 7 meters. It seems to be really a lot. Let's do 5. The spawn mesh will be our new blueprint, the one that we just created. So this guy. Okay. We're at the 88, but we also update the location. So we update the location. So we update lock x equal to lock y equal to lock z equal to, right? And the location will be this. Oops. This and this, right? Okay, so if I do this update now in my production copy, right? Okay, nice. And I don't save this level because there is this thing that I added and I should not save it. And I restart everything. In theory it should work already, huh? In theory it should work already. You want to see it? Okay. Wait, I launched the wrong one. Is it starting? No, it's not even starting. Need to launch this one, huh? I launched the Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, it's starting, but Unreal Engine 4 we don't need it. Okay, we launch it, boys. We launch it. Time to test. I don't know why. Whatever things I do, usually I finish exactly around midnight. So it looks like every work that I do is actually doable in 2.5 hours for whatever reason, or 2 hours. I don't know why. Let's see if we can harvest apples. You are making your own apple now? What do you mean? You want to change the mesh? It will take a bit to start because we have all the maps, and having all the maps, the server will take time. Oh, it didn't start. Why? Give an error? No, please, no, don't give an error now. Don't give an error now. Database is down, maybe. No, database is up. What is the problem? What? What is going on? It is starting now. I don't know, for some reason it crashed or it stopped or it... All those errors are fine. You may say, what? Yeah. They are fine. What was that error? Ah, yes. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. Unfortunately, we have all the maps, so it will take a bit to load up. Even if Unreal Engine 5 I think is a bit faster in loading maps than 4. But still is a lot of maps, huh? It's loading Gog, Idla. I'm 3D modeling my own apple. Nice. An apple PC or an apple fruit? The easiest to model an apple is to do the shape, the outside shape, and then rotate. Build by revolution. You revolve the thing and you just create it this way. The fruit. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can connect. Hopefully, yes. I don't know if I did everything though, because and let's try to go. Oh, look! It's a bit too green, but that is the Humulus Lumpulus Lupulus, huh? That we added the other day. The Humulus Lupulus Lupulus, look. But anyway, apart from that, if we go... if we go in these coordinates... If we go in these coordinates... this... This... And this... a bit higher maybe. In theory, apart from collision, but we have our apple tree. Look at that. I don't know if I like it though. I think the leaves are still a bit weird, but yeah, but we have an apple tree anyway. I think the branches are still too big. I don't know, I'm not convinced, but you know, it's better than nothing. And I can see the apples. You see the apples here? You can see the apples. I think you can see the apples fairly easy. You can see the apples. Now, apart from the collision, because it seems that I still can collide with this thing. So now, if I want to harvest this guy... It's not working, huh? It's not working. It's not the right sector, maybe? Sector ID 60? What? Sector ID 60? What? 60? BD Road 1? There was an Apple thingy on BD Road 1. I didn't know. So probably the previous coordinates were meaningful. Okay. Okay, let me try to get these coordinates 1 second, which were the previous ones. They were in BD Road 1. I mean, we can keep it in BD Road 1 and see how it looks, huh? It's not a problem, eh? It's not a problem. It's not a problem. We can do that. We can keep it in BD Road 1. We can keep it. I thought it was the one in the middle of the city, but no, the one in the middle of the city, now that I remember, He's not a spawn. He's not yeah, that's the problem. I did a mistake. I did a small mistake. Because the one in the middle of the city is actually a place where so he's here. I don't know why here, but he's here anyway. He's here. For whatever reason, he's here. There is an apple tree here randomly. Right? It's a work of art. Okay, so I understand that it's shit. I understand that you don't like it, but you wanted to say it in a nice way, so thank you for that. So I will... I don't know, maybe I will try to improve it. So do we want to keep it? Do we want to keep it in BD Road or we want to have two? Maybe we want to have two. I don't know. For now we can keep it where it was. I think I prefer to keep it where it was. If you already had a meaningful location, why not? If you had a meaningful location, why not? Can I just change the collision? Because the collision is a bit weird. Because I have the collision on the apples. That's why, I think. Because I have the collision on the apples. Because I think this guy does not have collision. No, actually he has collision. It's a work of art, huh? You see? I mean, yes, okay. He has some personality, no? I mean, it definitely has some personality. That is what we wanted to have. We wanted this tree to look different from the others, so you could recognize it, right? In the distance. You would say, huh? You would say, huh, look at that. You would say, huh? Look at that tree, it looks very interesting. It looks like a giant just sit on it. So it looks like someone just sit on top of it. You see? Our beautiful little tree. It's too small, I think, but... Look. Look. From distance, it's not too bad. Look. And he has apples, huh? And I can also stand inside of it, you see? So if I harvest this thing... Fuck, okay. Harvest. Look. I mean, this is not exactly the way you harvest an apple, I know. But it is the way we harvest everything in the game, so... You were not successful. Okay. Trying again, bro. I want my apple now. I really want my apple now. Now. Ah, you got some apple. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. I can use it as well. Description: a green apple. Let me eat it. You eat the apple and feel better. Munch, munch, munch. You cannot harvest the same place twice. You annoying bitch. I mean, what is the... I think the problem, you know, the main problem is that the leaves are too big. That is the main problem of this tree, right? The leaves are too big. If I reduce the leaves a bit, the problem is that if I reduce the leaves, then is it too small? Do you think it's too small? I mean, anyway, this is a fantasy game, you know? We can invent any kind of tree, and our apple tree looks like that. Why not? How many you want? I can put 3, 4, or 5. Huh? I can put as many as we want. We can put multiple little apple trees, you know. I don't dislike it. I cannot imagine how much work the engine is doing to actually calculate the faces and the Z order of the faces, because they are all two-sided transparent ones, but it's doing the same. But look, if you look around it, if you look around it, you see the apples. I think you just need to you know, look at it more, and it becomes nicer and nicer. You know, it's just you just need to embrace it a bit, you know, just to say, that is what it is. It is what 5 meters is too little. How was this in the old game? In the old game was just a normal tree? How could you recognize this place in the old game? I have no idea. Like, if you go in the old game, right? And we can go in the old game still for very, very few moments in our lives, because the old game will go away. Will go away very, 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 very soon. Oh my god. Please. I'm trying to go to a website, but I cannot because it's loading everything else. So if I go in the old game, right, in exactly that location, can we still do it or not? I don't even know if the machine is up anymore. I assume it is, but I'm not completely sure it's really up. So if I go in the old game and I search under rules, natural resources, where is that? Probably under crafting, eh? Yes, under crafting. There should be an apple one. Apple BD Road 1, okay. So teleport me map BD Road 1 at wait, at 252 minus 487. This is our apple tree. Yeah, but the question is, how can players know that this is an apple tree? I mean, is it identical to all the others? Do you guys know that you can harvest apples here? Apart that I don't have a good tool to harvest, but I think no one ever discovered this place because it's impossible to know. It's impossible to know. How can someone know that here you can harvest apples? I got some apple. See you, Baxus. Is the perfect height for the stone hammers. I think stone hammer will love apples. I think our stone hammers now will love apples because the trees are the most, you know, and the most accessible. Are the most accessible in the world. So how is a player supposed to understand that this is an apple tree? It doesn't have any apples. There are no apples on the ground. How the hell may I know? I think no one knows this. I think no one knows. Did you know there was an harvestable and harvestable apple tree in BD Road 1? I mean, I think it's impossible to find out. But now in our new game, you can. Absolutely. Okay, so we added our little apple tree with giant leaves. I know, with giant leaves. I can try to reduce the leaf size and see what happens. There are some leaves that are smaller though, like these ones maybe. Yeah, like these ones, right? These ones are the scaled down version of the... But I don't know, if we just go like this, I think it will be too small. Maybe I can do like a middle, you know, but as soon as I scale down the leaves, it will look weird. Okay, we have an apple tree with a style, okay? We have a new apple tree. Yay! Okay, I'm going to bed, guys. Thank you for watching. I will try to release a new version, including the apple tree, during the weekend. But anyway, for now, I will see you tomorrow. I think we did anyway a kind of a good job. We made some progress, maybe not incredible, but we have a new tree, and we did some tests with the tree and such, right? And now we have the leaves of the trees like that, which is nice. So for now, I'm going. If you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, that's nice. And also we have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift. And you can go here and yeah, become a patron if you want and support us. And the money that we get is going to artists and other people that are helping us, you know, to build the game. So see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, boys. Have a good night. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.